Yes, my peoples, what's happening? What's going on? Ashctizzy here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. You know the vibes. Like, comment, share, subscribe, all of that, man. Share it to a brethren, share it to a auntie, share it to a uncle, share it to a cousin, share it to a niece, share it to everyone, man. Let's get this thing global, man. I'm deflated still. But yeah, man, we still got to do this, man. Let's get into this, man. Straight. Bournemouth 2, Arsenal 0, and we got humbled, man. The best team won, innit? I was about to give you the Thierry Henry, the whole, you know what I'm trying to say, but let's keep it a buck, man. The best team won. Um, as soon as they went down to 10 men, personally, as soon as we went down to 10 men, sorry, um, I knew that this is not one of them games. Saturday, 5:30, Bournemouth, the pitch is tight. You're not playing in one of them luxury stadiums. Do you know what I mean? It's not a nice 3 o'clock game. Like the whole world is watching you. Like if it's not even obviously you've got English fans watching you, but you know the game is televised all around the world. So I knew it was going to be a long day for us. Um, even when it was 11v11, personally, I want to keep it a buck again, like they was all over us. I knew it was going to be a long day. Obviously, you take out Odegaard from our team, you take out Saka. Even if you drop Martinelli, like the creativity kind of dropped. Like the creative side of our game, like it declined so badly. Marino, don't get it twisted, he had a good game today. Party had a decent game, Rice had a decent game, but at the same time, they're all kind of like them stiff kind of players. Like they're them stiff man. You know, like them stiff man. Like they're good, but they're kind of like I don't want to say mannequins because that's disrespecting their midfield, but they're just stiff. Like you need that little something in there, like an Odegaard in there, which I've been saying for time, or even an Ethan in there, just a little something different. And then you got Saka on the right, that can give you that creativity as well, even from set pieces. Yeah, man, the red card. I think that we have to be. I think, listen, if we're keeping it a buck, yeah, the rules have been the rules for decades, in it. The last man takes out the striker or the attacking player, and he's through on goal. It's a straight red card. Um, so we can't make no excuses. We can't make no excuses. We can't sit there and say I've been one like on my football chit chat show. I've said it. The refs are against us. It's harsh. If it was anybody else, it wouldn't have been a red. But we can't say nothing today, man. Silliness from Trossard. Trossard, very, very, very good player. Like I speak highly of Leo all the time. He gives us a lot, but I've always said as well that I personally think that Trossard is a better player coming off from the bench. Obviously, nobody wants to be known as a bench man, but sometimes you have to just play your role and play your position. You know what I mean? I think he gives you more when he comes off the bench. I think that obviously Martinelli hasn't been in the greatest form, but what Martinelli gives you is that dog work for 60, 70 minutes. Like he goes at the fullback, he goes at him, he goes at him, he goes at him to the point where his legs, they're tired, and then Trossard will just come on and just give him a little bleep, you know what I'm trying to say? That quick little dunking, man. So yeah, like Trossard today, I think he gave him, in the football world, we call that a suicide pass, man. It's when you set your teammate up to either give away a red or to get his leg snapped. Um, Fortunately, it wasn't no bad injury or no leg snapping, but it was at the detriment of a red card, which Saliba, which I'm hearing only misses one game. So if you get a normal red card, when I say a normal red card, if you just get a red card for like a tackle, a mad tackle in the middle of the pitch or descent or something like that, it's a 3 game ban. But if you get a red card the way that Saliba got it, as in the last man, then it's only a 1 match ban. So he's only going to miss the Liverpool game. I'm saying only, like that's not going to be one of the biggest games of our season so far. But I don't want to say I'm comfortable because obviously we're coming off a loss, but at the same time, like we should be built for these moments. Like we brought in Calafiori, we've got Timber back. See, I don't know what's going on with Zinchenko, but we got Gabriel. Kirio come on today. Second goal, silly. I don't want to say a silly back pass, but you know what I'm saying? Like a year 5 back pass. Like, bro, put your foot into it. And if you can't, then put it into row Z, man. I don't want to be too critical on man like Kirio. Like I said, I don't want to be too critical on any of the Arsenal players individually like that, because I do feel like Bournemouth is not no easy playground to go in there anyway. Like I know I made bare jokes and out on Twitter beforehand saying it's easy food and this is easy dinner, but let's be real in it. That's what I'm trying to say. Like Arsenal humbled, Ashctizzy humbled as well. Do you know what I mean? Like sometimes you have to have humility in it and just put your hands up and say, "Yo, we got fists up, man." But Bournemouth are not no easy food. It's not easy dinner going to Bournemouth playing 11v11 anyway. Like I said, they make the pitch small. We don't want the pitch to be small. The way that we play with the creative players that we've got in general, in comparison to Bournemouth, we want the pitch to be stretched. We want the pitch to be big. We want to get runners in behind. Bournemouth don't allow you to do that. And then when you get a man sent off, like you're finished. There's nothing you can do, like, or there's nothing we could do anyway. Like, we're not Man City with them 116 charges. You know what I'm trying to say? We're just Arsenal from North London. But yeah, man. Yeah, like I said, I don't want to be too harsh on Saliba. Saliba was definitely caught on the wrong side, but in Saliba's defense, he's not expecting it. And even if he is expecting it, he's not expecting it like that. And I think it's just the instinct. Me, I'm a striker. Like I've got bare centre back sent off. And if you're a centre back, and you play football and you've played at Market Road or Hackney Marsh, or do you know what I'm trying to say? Even like semi-pro, like not now, but back then, I would have put fear into you, rude boy. I'm trying to say, because I was a bagsman, and I was kind of quick, so I know about sitting on the last man. And as soon as I feel that touch, whether it's a shirt pull, whether it's a clip on my boots, I'm going down, and I know you're getting red. And the centre back's looking at me like, come on, man, but it's clever, innit? I'm not saying that's what happened with today against Saliba, but I'm saying I know as a striker, the rules of the game is if the defender takes you out while you're through and goal and he's the last man, it's nah 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 nah. Hey hey hey, goodbye. Do you know what I mean? So credit where credit's due, man. We live and we learn, man. Like I said, I'm not gonna be too disheartened about this result. Obviously, as Arsenal and as a team fighting for the title, you want to win every single game, but that's not realistic. Like this is the Premier League. Like this ain't no Serie A. This ain't no La Liga. Been saying it's not no Bundesliga. I'm trying to say this is the big Prem. You can get spun if you don't turn up. I've been saying this for time. Every single team you play against in the Premier League, if you do not turn up, you are gonna get slapped over. We see Liverpool get slapped over by Forest. We got slapped over by Bournemouth. It happens. It happens. The good thing is, it's happened early on in the season. I don't want to say like obviously we'll only know after 38 games are played if like this one result has been very detrimental on the whole on our whole season, which I doubt it. Because we've still got big games to play, we've still got big teams to come our way. I mean, it's about how we bounce back, man. We got to show resilience, man. We can't feel sorry for ourselves going back from Bournemouth, traveling back on that coach and thinking, yo, where did it go wrong? We can't. We got to move. Like, if we want to be champions, if we want to be fighting for titles like we do as Arsenal, we've got to put this result behind us. We've got to say, do you know what? We got fists up today, but we move. Next, we move. And that's what champions do. Because I know for sure Manchester City, when they lose a game, they're not dwelling on it. Man's not sitting on the coach thinking, yo, nah, man, saying, yo, next game, I see what I done wrong last game. Next game, I'm correcting that. And that's what big teams do, man. One thing I am disappointed with though is 3 red cards this season already. Like as an Arsenal fans, like we can sit there and say all we want, like the refs are against us and there's this agenda, but come on, man, we got to do better. Shout out my boy Tariq Talks because he said it on the Football Chit Chat show. He was like, we've got to just assume that like these refs are against us anyway, and not give them something to say to us. Yeah, you know what, mate, have an early shower. Like we've got to be better. Like we can't know that we might be targeted and still go into these games with our chests up like the big bad wolf. Like, and I get it. Obviously, it's weird because at one stage people used to say how Arsenal get bullied and how Arsenal are this team of pushovers and how you can go to Arsenal and just bully them and all of this kind of stuff. And now we're not that team. It comes across as too aggressive. So it's like there's no middle ground in this whole thing of do you be if you show aggression, you're gonna get filled with red cards as you're seeing, and if you don't show aggression, you're gonna get seen as the team that Troy Deeney used to play against, and he used to come against Arsenal and say, "Yo, they're weak." Remember, I seen him on a podcast talking about, yeah, when I used to play against Arsenal, I just used to know I used to bully them. This is not the same Arsenal. You can't do that now, but it's like now because we're not that Arsenal. It's like the rest are looking at us and thinking, "Yo, you man think you're bad, you know." But you know what I'm trying to say, man. That's how it goes supporting the great Arsenal, man. But we love it, man. We love it regardless, man. And like I said, we're We're here for the wins, the draws, the losses, all of that, man. We don't hide on losses. When we get spun, we don't make excuses to not make a video. I know certain man, when you get spun, you don't want to do that. Or certain man will come on the camera when they lost and just start shouting for no reason. But we don't do that over here, man. We keep it organic, man. We keep it raw. Man, give you raw emotions. When we win, man's not over ecstatic, bro. Man's gassed, cool, we've won. When we lose, I'm not over. Man, don't need to do that. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, my thing is just all authentic. You get me? But yeah, man, we move. It's been a sad day for the Arsenal. It's been a sad weekend, really. Obviously, I'm recording this on Saturday. I ain't seen the Sunday results. Chelsea beat Liverpool, but I'm hoping that Liverpool just slap them over. Like, literally anything for Chelsea to get bun, anything Chelsea get bun. You know what I'm trying to say? It's a bad day because Tottenham, yeah, 4-1s. Man United 1-2-1s. So yeah, man, it ain't really been a good day for us. But at the end of the day, man, this is part of the Premier League. We move. Yeah, man, we move. But yeah, man, love for watching. You know the vibes as always, man. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and all of that, man. Help me get to I think I'm near 1,000 subscribers now, so please help me get to that 1,000, man. But yeah, man, catch you lot in a bit. Peace.